welcome Laura Vitale. On this episode of Laura in the Kitchen, I'm going to show you how to make cream-filled ginger cookies. They're easy to make, totally delicious, and fall is in the air, and I just love these kinds of warm spices, and you can't go wrong with making a batch of cookies. Now let me take you over the ingredients so we can get started. You'll need some all-purpose flour, brown sugar, regular plain sugar, some shortening and unsalted butter at room temperature, an egg. This is some original plain molasses, some ground ginger, cinnamon, salt, and baking soda. Those are the ingredients to make the actual cookie, and in a little bit I'll show you the filling. Now the first thing you want to do is get your oven preheated to 375. Second thing you want to do is line a couple baking sheets with some parchment paper and get those ready for you. And also take a little bowl, put in some granulated sugar, get it ready because we're going to roll the cookies in it as well. They're going to be super, super yummy. Now let's get started. In my mixer here, I'm going to add in both kinds of sugar along with my shortening and unsalted butter. This is just some vegetable shortening that I have at room temperature. You want to make sure it's at room temperature, otherwise it does not cream very well. I'm just going to mix this together until it's nice and creamy, and in the meantime, I'm going to get the dry ingredients mixed. I've got my flour, my spices, my salt and baking soda, and I'm just going to whisk this together and then just set it aside. Perfect. I'm going to set that right there. I'm going to mix my shortening, butter, and sugars until they're light and fluffy, and then I'll show you the next step. That looks good. Now I'm going to add in my molasses, and this is just regular original molasses. I know that there are quite a few different kinds at the market, but just plain regular molasses is what I use, along with the egg. And how could I possibly have forgotten from my list? A drop of vanilla extract. That's like a huge sin for me. How can I forget vanilla? Now I'm just going to mix this together until they're really well combined, and then we're going to add in the dry ingredients. That looks great. Smells really awesome. Okay, I'm just going to scrape it from the sides like I always do, and then I'm going to add in my dry ingredients. I always seem to make a mess anytime I add my dry ingredients, but I'm really going to try and do my best not to this time. And now let's just mix it in until everything is incorporated and the dough has come together, and then I'm going to show you the last step before they go into the oven. That looks great. Let's take the paddle attachment off and scrape off all the dough right into the bowl. I don't want to really give up anything, so I'm going to try and get every last bit off the attachment here. Give your dough a nice stir with your spatula. Okay, now take your little ice cream scoop, and I'm going to take a little bit of, I don't want to overpack the ice cream scoop because I don't want the cookies to be too big. So I'm going to pop them into my hand and then roll them around in sugar. This creates a really nice crust. And just like so, and place them on your cookie sheet a few inches apart from each other, and then I want you to take a fork and do a crisscross pattern, just like you would with a classic peanut butter cookie. So keep doing that until you've used up all your dough. Once you have all of your cookies kind of crisscrossed and ready to go, these are going to go into the oven at 375 for about 8 to 10 minutes, and then you want to let them cool completely, and then I'll show you the next step. My cookies baked for about 8 minutes, and I've let them cool completely. Now, on to making the filling, which just consists of a few ingredients that are some confectioner's sugar, some cream cheese, and unsalted butter at room temperature. You're going to need some lemon zest and vanilla. Simple, easy, love it. Now, I'm going to put in my mixer my butter and cream cheese along with my vanilla and my lemon zest. Now, it might seem odd that I'm putting lemon zest in here, but it's that sort of magical ingredient that takes that spicy ginger and kind of balances it really, really well. So, go ahead and put in the zest of a whole lemon. Now I'm just going to mix this together until it's nice and creamy. Add in my confectioner's sugar. Whoops. Kind of went all over the place, but that's okay. My mess to clean. Just mix it in until it's nice and creamy. looks so awesome. Get the petal attachment out. Try to get all of your cream mixture off of it because you want it to go in the cookie and not get wasted on the attachment. And then just take your spatula and give everything a good mix because sometimes the confectioner's sugar can stick to the side of the bowl. That looks great. And I'm just going to take a little tiny spatula like so. And I'm going to smear some of this filling just like that on a cookie. And then top it with another. I mean, that simple and easy. Just going to do a few more so that you could see what they look like. I've got most of my cookies filled and they are done and they are ready to be brought to my brother-in-law's house tomorrow for his annual fall party. I think these are going to go down quite well. Well, that's it. They're easy and simple to do. I hope you enjoy this recipe. Go to laurainthekitchen.com to get the recipe and I'll see you next time. Bye.